People in the Maldives are going to polling stations on Sunday for the presidential election. The pro-China incumbent is taking on a pro-India candidate fielded by the opposition. President Abdullah Yamin is seeking a second term against Ibrahim Mohammed Solih. Towards the end of the campaigning, Yamin touted a large infrastructure project supported by China. In February, Yamin declared a state of emergency and detained many senior opposition officials. More recently, opposition campaign offices were attacked. During the campaign, the opposition bloc accused Yamin of trying to steal the election. It also urged the military not to support the president. The Maldives is located at the center of a sea lane in the Indian Ocean. Its strategically significant location is behind increasing tensions between the two Asian powers, China and India. Vote counting will start after ballot stations close on Sunday.
The Vatican and China have reached a provisional agreement on the appointment of bishops. The Vatican has diplomatic relations with Taiwan, but not with China. Officials from China's foreign ministry and the Vatican made separate announcements on Saturday after a meeting in Beijing. China's Catholic population is estimated to be a little over 10 million. In the Catholic Church, the Pope appoints bishops, but China says that by doing so, the Pope is interfering in the country's domestic affairs. Thus, Beijing has long rejected the practice. As a result, an increasing number of Catholics in China have joined underground churches which are not authorized by the government. Details about the agreement have not been released. A Vatican spokesperson told reporters that bishops should be in communion with Rome, but at the same time recognized by Chinese authorities. Observers say the Chinese Communist Party wants to gain as much control over the Catholic Church as possible. The Vatican, on the other hand, apparently wants to improve conditions for Catholics in China. As Beijing intensifies its grip on religious groups, observers wonder how the Vatican will proceed.
Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has suggested that the group of gunmen that attacked the military parade were backed by foreign countries. Khamenei released a statement following the attack. He blamed regional states that are puppets of the United States for destabilizing the region. A group of four gunmen opened fire on honored guests on the stage, as well as spectators of the military parade in Avaz, Khuzestan province. The attack left 25 people dead, including Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards and civilians, and more than 60 wounded. All four attackers were shot dead. Security authorities are treating the case as a terrorist incident. The military commander also blamed foreign fighters. He said the four perpetrators were trained in two Gulf nations. A separatist group of ethnic Arab Americans claimed responsibility. The group told local media the attack was in response to the oppression of ethnic Arabs.
The oil producers of the world will meet to discuss how to deal with the supply shortfall as Iran's production declines. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and non-OPEC producers will meet in Algeria on Sunday. The United States is calling on other nations to suspend crude oil imports from Iran. Earlier this year, the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump pulled out of a multinational agreement curbing Tehran's nuclear program. Iran's crude production in August fell by 4% from July. Production cuts and a tighter supply could lead to higher prices. Already, oil prices in the international market are remaining high. The price of gasoline in Japan has hit the highest level in 3 years and 9 months. Saudi Arabia wants to keep oil prices from rising. It's worried that higher prices could drive users away from oil. Attention is focused on whether oil producers can reach a consensus at Sunday's meeting.